Okay, how to get leads on Periscope. How to get leads on Periscope. Welcome back to my Periscope training. Sorry I'm a bit late getting back on here. I announced that I would be here 45 minutes or an hour ago, but my wife came home and she wanted me to make gourmet hamburgers, and we have a special recipe for that. And you know, family comes first. And apologize for those of you who've been waiting around for the Periscope to start. Periscope training here. So I'm going to go ahead and start right now, and hope you get a ton of value from this. Let's go ahead and my view here. Here we go. And we're going to go ahead and start. Hope you get tons of value from this. And, you know, obviously everybody who's on at least the live Periscope directly from their cell phone already knows how to set up Periscope, but I'll talk a little bit about that right now. Just a second, hold on. My camera was a little bit blurry, so I hope that helps a little bit. So anyway, Periscope training. I'm gonna do this in two parts because there's just a lot to be said, and you know, I have done marketing for quite some time now and been real successful. I've hit the top 10 of 3 different internet marketing systems and an MLM company. The top 10, okay? And so I've been able to master this. And Periscope, as new as Periscope is, I'm fairly new to Periscope, and so I'm still gaining a following. But I've learned enough right now to pass on to you, and I'm getting a lot of views. And so I'm going to give you the information that you need, okay? And I'm going to go through this step by step. Now, much of the stuff that I've learned has been a result of other kinds of marketing that I've done. But so I'm going to go ahead and just talk about how to get leads with Periscope. And let me just talk about this for a minute. Periscope right now has about 10 million users. And according to their own stats, only about 1% of those users are actually producing Periscopes. Now, from a marketing standpoint, what does that tell you? Well, it tells you that you're in an awfully good position, because 10 million users, only 1%. So one person out of 100 is actually making the Periscopes, and the other 99 are actually watching them. And so that's real powerful to me. And I haven't seen a live marketing training platform that works better than Periscope. And I'm even talking about doing webinars with Google Plus, you know, your Google Hangouts, that is. Excuse me. And it's just the hottest new thing, and I think that you are on the frontier, the forefront of something that's going to be huge. If we can look far ahead, you know, look what happened to Facebook as an example. Who knows where Periscope is going to lead? There's other platforms out there like Facebook Live and others, but Periscope seems to really have a strong growth right now and following. I've been able to get viewers on Periscope, and I have no idea where they come from sometimes. Now, Periscope is owned by Twitter, and you know how big Twitter is. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I think it's close to 1 billion right now. So Periscope is awesome. Now, going to talk about how to get leads on Periscope and how to leverage it. Now, those of you who've been in internet marketing for some time now, you probably know that doing live stuff is very powerful. And so Periscope allows you to, just at a click of a couple of buttons, to broadcast something quickly and live with very little setup issues compared to other platforms, including Google Plus and Google Hangouts. This is a lot easier than a Google Hangout. It really is. So let's talk about it. This is going to be in 2 parts because there's a lot of gold nuggets that I want to give you right now. So if you Okay, so for those who are watching this as a recording on Periscope TV or on the web somewhere, the way you do this is that you go to Periscope TV, Periscope.tv, and click on either Android or iOS, iPhone. And if you click on either one of those in Periscope.tv, they will walk you through the steps, step by step, on how to download the Periscope app. Now, you can watch from Periscope.tv, but in order to interact and to do Periscopes, you actually have to download the app. There's not a way that I know of to do it from your desktop itself. You have to go to the app. So you once you have the app downloaded, what I would recommend that you do, I'm not able to show this on my screen on my computer over my shoulder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend that you go to YouTube and just type in how to set up your Periscope app. How to set up your Periscope app. Now, so just go through 2 or 3 videos, and it's not too hard. I'm sure there's people on YouTube that show you how to do that over their shoulders. Now, one thing you need to keep in mind is I would recommend first that you set up an account through Twitter. If you don't already have a Twitter account, get set up on Twitter, because Periscope is owned by Twitter, and everything that happens on Periscope is will happen also in your Twitter account. So now I've heard of problems before of people ending up creating a Twitter account that they didn't anticipate. I think the way to solve that is to create your Twitter account first. So again, this is all about giving value to the community. In this case, the Periscope community and the internet marketing and network marketing community. And so you always want to give value. Don't be pitching all the time on Periscope. I don't think it's appreciated. It's not. In fact, that's a good rule of thumb for any kind of internet marketing. So I'm going to give you a ton of value today. And just keep in mind that that Periscope really is a phenomenal way to get leads if you do it right. Now, I'm going to give you some tips right now, tips, tricks, and ideas. Now, I'm not going to call this a full-fledged training because we're actually doing a marathon today. Those of you who were watching me earlier know